Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I'm Penge and welcome back to Project Hospital, where today I think we need to get another insurance company on board, because if we do that then they will send even more people our way, and then we can make more money from all the people in the hospital, and then we can do more building and we can hire more people and all that kind of good stuff. So I think we need to concentrate on unlocking Liver TY down here, this insurance company here. If we do that, they're going to send 10 people every day to us, which is very good. And those 10 people, I believe, are going to pay a little bit more for their treatments, which is very handy indeed. So we can make a little bit more money from these 10 people than we can from the other people coming from these two companies here. So that's very good. And all we need to do to unlock them is to open a clinic at any specialised department. And that's okay, we can do that. That's not too tricky. However, the added bonus of this is that that objective there for Liver TY is exactly the same as the current bonus objective we have with cheapo care. So if we do that, if we do open a clinic at any specialised department, we're completing two objectives at the same time, which is wonderful. We're kind of killing two birds with one stone, although we're not killing any birds. Don't worry, we're not going around killing birds with stones. As the old phrase goes, we're completing two objectives by opening one clinic or something. But anyway, if we do that for cheapo care, they're going to reward us with hospitalisation at emergency, which is wonderful. That's a whole new exciting bit of the hospital that we don't have access to right now. So that's very wonderful. So all we need to do right now is to open a clinic at any specialised department. So the plan is to get an orthopedics department set up over here, with the added bonus of that being that it's going to be quite near to the radiology department down here. So orthopedics is all about bones and skeletons and all that kind of stuff. And I imagine the radiology department will be quite helpful with detecting broken bones or fractures or whatever, because that's kind of what they do. So I think these two departments will benefit from being kind of next door to each other. The only thing is, how big does radiology need to be? Because right now our radiology department is very teeny tiny indeed. It's one waiting area and one x-ray room, and that's kind of it. But I think radiology has many parts to it. I think it can be quite big, and we want to make sure that we don't build a great big orthopedics thing over here and leave no room for radiology to expand into. So let's go and have a quick look. So radiology, how big are you? Oh, there are many rooms. Oh, there are many rooms. Okay, right. That's more than I was expecting. So we need to have a CAG room. I don't even know what that is. A coronary angiography. Of course it is. I was just going to say that. It was on the tip of my tongue. So we need one of those, which has got to be at least 5 by 5. We need a CT room, which has got to be at least 5 by 5. We need an MRI room, which has got to be at least 6 by 5. Then we need a cardiography unit of 5 by 4 and a sonography unit of 5 by 4. Crikeys. Okay, right. That is many rooms. I wasn't expecting 5 more, as well as the x-ray room as well. Okay, maybe then that space down there could be reserved for radiology. And then perhaps we could run a corridor kind of over there somewhere, and then we could put some more of the rooms across here. Hang on, if we just kind of do that now, look. Just kind of do it in a sort of in a planning sort of way. If we run the radiology corridor sort of up there, and then we could have... it's not going to like that. It's not going to like that corridor until we put the foundations in. It's going to get a little bit fussy with that, is it? Okay, maybe not that then. Maybe not that. But yeah, kind of up there, look. And then we could put, these rooms over here. So we could put the cardiography unit across here and the sonography unit and all that kind of stuff. So we can have bigger rooms down here, smaller rooms up here. And that'll be okay for radiology. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Do you know what? Can we undo that? Can we edit undo? I don't think we can undo. However, we can just put the corridor back in. Sorry, I've ruined your corridor. I do apologise. Hang on, let me fix it for you. There we go. It's back again and it looks wonderful. Right, so I think that's okay for radiology. So I think it can go down here, take up that space, and it can kind of go up there somewhere. So that's fine. So I think, hang on, go back down here to orthopedics then. Let's get that in over here somewhere. So hang on. Let's go and do some planning with this. So I think right now to get clinic in, which is what we need to complete our goals here, to get the clinic in, all we need is a waiting room and an orthopedic office. But at some point in the future, we are going to unlock hospitalisation for orthopedics because we're going to have people staying overnight. We're going to have people who've, broken their bones and broken their legs or whatever and are injured and need to stay in overnight. They need some generous applications of many different types of tea to make them better, and some, medical stuff as well. But, it's mostly tea because of where we are. But yes, we need to make sure that we do factor in a little bit of room over here for some hospitalisation stuff. There's going to be wards and treatment rooms and all sorts of other bits and bobs. So we need to make sure that we do leave space, although there is a load of room. it's an entire corner of the map. There's a load of room down here. So let's get the clinic in first. So what I'm thinking is, how about we kind of mirror what's just here? So how about we have like a sort of an open sort of waiting room. So I think that's 10 by, is that 5? Is that 5? It's 6. Okay, so 10 by 6. So like that. So another kind of open plan waiting area for orthopedics. And then we get an orthopedic corridor. So 1, 2, 3 going around the side like that. And that means that carries on through there as well, which is very good. And down here, we take that wall out actually. Why haven't we taken that wall out? That's a bit silly. And then, how about then we have, how big do the orthopedic offices need to be? A minimum of 4 by 4. That's hardly anything. So how about, hang on, how big is that? So the waiting area is 10. Ah, that's perfect. Okay, so we can have, I would say, maybe we'll have them 7 by 5. Let's have a room like that, 7 by 5, and that can be for the orthopedic office. Because then I think if we need another one, if it gets busy down here, which it might well do, we can always drop another one in just there. Well, let's plan that out actually. There we go. So of course nothing's working because there are no foundations, but at least we've kind of got that in. I think that will do for now. So hang on, let's get building. Also, let's get wall removing, because there is a wall just there that we do not need to have anymore. There we go. Get rid of that. We need to do something with this down here. I mean, whose corridor is this going to be? I don't know. Maybe that can be admin's corridor, possibly. We need to sort that out. But okay, let's go over here then. So foundations, build foundations, please. We have got 62,475 money because, yeah, last time we completed a goal by one of the insurance companies and they gave us a big old pile of cash, which is very nice. So there we go. We've got a bit of money to play with. So how about we draw that out like that for 7,540 minutes? That's quite costly. And then we draw that on for those 2 offices for another 3 grand, well, almost 4 grand. So we spent quite a bit on just foundations. There's no walls, no floors, no anything. It's just base foundation. That's really expensive. Okay, right. So now we need to go and put some walls in. I think then, so it's those walls, isn't it? What colour do we have? We need to pick a new colour. What colour shall we have for orthopedics? I think let's go for a nice orange colour. We've not got orange. That's yellow, isn't it, over there? So it's far enough away from there to not be confusing. So yeah, that'll do. So let's draw that across like that. Can we have a look at what it looks like in its entirety? Yeah, I quite like that. That looks okay. That looks nice. And then swivel that round like that to draw that in like that. And then we can get rid of that wall. That entire wall there can just go. Into the bin with you, big long wall. Away with you, because this is now all open plan and wonderful. Right, so the flooring over here, if we drop all the walls, that's going to be the hardwood flooring. Which way round is that? Hang on. Looking at the little picture, it's the other one we want. So it's that one. So the flooring runs that way, not that way. I think that's what we want, isn't it? Nope, that's completely not what we wanted. Okay, wonderful. Oh. Okay, hang on with that. Hang on a minute, hang on. The little picture thing shows that it's running that way, but no, that can't be right. No. Okay, so the little picture thing is lying. The little kind of picture thing is not showing us what the actual flooring looks like when it goes down. Okay, there we go, wonderful. And then we shall have the lovely orange flooring going in. That looks wonderful. That looks marvellous. I like that. And then we need to do these 2 rooms. When we're on flooring, let's just put this in right now. Let's have, I don't know, fully coloured medium tiles. Let's just put some, is that friendly though? It's kind of like a doctor's office, isn't it? You kind of don't have doctor's offices with tiles. They're normally like sort of floor or carpet or something. Light coloured tiles, light coloured tile with lino. How about, yeah, light lino flooring? Would we go for dark lino flooring? We'll go for the dark lino. There we go. That'll do. And again, it's got the orange floor and then the walls over here. What can we have in there? How about that? Fancy wood with stripe. That sounds nice. Fancy wood. That sounds very good. Okay, let's have a quick look. Does it look okay? Yeah, I like that. It looks different enough to these walls here to make a notable difference. Okay, that's fine. So draw that across like that. Draw that into the middle. Hang on, swivel it round, and then draw a bit in the middle there and a bit across there. A few people in the comments have pointed out that the outside of our hospital is quite boring. It's very drab. Look, it's got the default kind of, whatever that is, kind of concrete tiled walls. We will change that at some point. We'll change that maybe when the kind of extremities are completed. Because if we were to put a fancy wall on right now, we'd spend money on it, but then we'd expand this out and we'd have to knock that wall down. So I think when we kind of know what the outside bit over here looks like, when we've come to the edge, we've kind of built all the way to the edge over here, we'll then do the outside walls. But yeah, they do look a bit drab. It does look a bit boring. A few people have said, oh, there's no windows. But, I mean, yeah, there's no point putting a window in because then we're going to build rooms next to these. So I think we'll get windows in eventually. Some lovely windows there, look. It's lovely and light and airy over here. It's very nice. Okay, so that's that sorted. So now we need to get some doors. That would be quite helpful. Let's go for, yeah, classic white doors, I think. Just a classic white door there and a classic white door there. And then we need to set up the waiting area. Okay, now that can sort of look a bit similar to that, actually. In fact, can we copy this in some way? Can we clone this? Because if we could just pick that up and put it over there, that would be really helpful. I'm not entirely sure we can do that. It would be useful if we could, because that's perfect. But no, I don't know if we can. Can we clone? We can drop things, but I don't know. Hang on, what's that? What's that? Oh, decals. Oh, hang on. Hang on, we can put things on the walls. Oh, that's exciting. We can put things on the walls. Okay, right, hang on. Look, we can put blue things on the walls. We can put blue symbols. Or we can put whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. It looks like an angry germ. Some hexes, because we all like games with hexes in. A door. A lovely cup of tea. Common room wall decal. Oh, these are exciting. A neuro exam unit. Good grief. Okay, right, that's very exciting. That doesn't help with what we're doing. Doesn't help copy that, but it's exciting. There are sort of prefabricated things. Can we make our own prefab? Can we do that? Move a room, save prefab, copy or create a prefab. Because ideally, yeah, if we could just grab that and just put it over here, that'd be good. How do we copy or create a prefab? Here we go. I'm going to press a button and, okay, can we do that? So like that, and then we can... It's magic. Apart from it's picked up. Oh yeah, we need some pillars, don't we, for this one? Because we don't have a wall. So we need to put some pillars in. But that's okay. So if we drop that in like that, we do have... let's put some wall in as well. Okay, we don't need that wall just there. So we can get rid of some of these bits. There we go. That is how you do that. You just kind of copy stuff. That's wonderful. Right, so go to wall. Get rid of that entire wall just there. Get rid of the doors and everything else. We don't have any screens over here, which is a little bit of an issue because I think people need the screens to see who's next and all that kind of stuff. So I wonder, we're going to need to put some pillars in. So here we go. So how about if everyone's kind of here, what if we move that to just, where can we put this? Do we need this? I could just nip over there and get a drink if they really want one. How about then? Hang on. Put that in the corner and put the bin next to it like that. Look, that's fine. And then could we move those over a little bit? Just shuffle everything over by one like that. Shuffle the lovely plants over and the little kind of booking in machine thingamajigs. Right, hang on. So shuffle all these across. Very good. And that one just there and that one there. That can stay in the corner. Then we want to put, say, a pillar here and a pillar over there. So how about we move that to there? How big is this again? How big was that thing? Hang on a minute. Floor, just anything. How big was it? 6. Okay, so we can't put a pillar directly in the middle, but we could put a couple of pillars in. Hang on. So we have, yeah, a wide pillar, because I'm going to put things on it. Yeah, so if we just go, there's a wide pillar. Can we change the colour of the wide pillars? They're a bit drab, aren't they? If we put 2 pillars there, and then we put, ideally we put 2 there. Hang on. Get rid of that for now. Move you out of the way, please. And you, coffee machine, and you, wonderful plant. Right, so another pillar there and there. Can we change the colour of those? They're just white pillars. That's incredibly dull, isn't it? That's incredibly dull. Did we not change the colour of them over here? No, they're just big white pillars. Okay, do you know what? That will have to do for now. That'll have to do. And then, I was thinking, could you put that there? Maybe we need to move the drinks out of the way. Maybe we can't have... hang on, yeah, we can. Do you know what we can do? hang on, swivel that round, put the water machine there, and put the lovely drinks over there. And then we've got a spare floaty plant type thing. We'll just put that there with the bin like that. And that's perfect. And then we need to buy some screens. Oh, hang on, there's another plant. We just put that there for now. That'll do. Hello, plant. But yeah, there we go. So we get some screens and we're all sorted. So info TVs. Yes, we can go info TV, swivelly, swivelly, info TV, info TV. Okay, so spent a bit of money, but we now do have another lovely waiting area set up with some pillars, which is very structurally important, I would say. Right, so got those in. And then we need to get one of these offices set up. We don't want both. It looks like a regular doctor's office. It looks like a regular doctor's office. Are there some... yeah, there's some different things. What's that? An EMG and all that kind of stuff. Right, hang on. So we'll have the disinfectant stuff round the corner, because I quite like that. We need a desk and we need a lovely kind of sofa thing to sit on as well for the people. Right, hang on. So desk can go like that. And then we want to go and get a sofa for people to sit on. So there you go. When we're treating people, it's nice. Right, back we go into here. So do they need... what have they got? Have they got like a medical table thing? Yeah, an exam table. Okay, so how about... we put the exam table. Let's drop the walls, please. No, that's the wrong button. Drop the walls. There we go. So put the exam table. Do you know what? We're going to move things around. Hang on. Come out of that. We're going to grab that. Put that there. We're going to grab the sofa. Put that there. Let's move that like that, look. And then the exam table can go just there in the corner. And the doctor can sit behind here with all sorts of useful bits and bobs behind them. Okay, right. That makes sense. I will have... a bin there and a yellow bin just there. Very good. Right, and then you've got all these extra bits of examination lamp. Again, we'll just sort of put it over there near the tabley thingamajig. They need a PC like so. You need a chair. Let's pop a chair there. That's very good. You need some sort of printy type thing. So we'll pop a printer down. Okay, so we're getting through stuff. We do want a whiteboard just in case they are the type of doctor that can use those with their special skill thingamajig. So that's okay. And then we need an equipment cabinet. So let's tuck that. Let's put that actually over there, look. Let's put that near to the kind of examination table. So I can quickly go and grab useful implementy thingamajigs. And all they need is a CRP scan and an EMG. I don't quite know what they are. What's an EMG? Electromyograph. Muscles, signals in muscles. Okay, and a CRP is a blood testing. Okay, do they need anything else? No, but could we have a stainless steel cabinet or two? So let's put a couple like that. Where's the big sanitary cabinet thing? Have we not got one of those? Yeah, there you go. Sanitary equipment. I like that. Go and get your gloves and you can wash your hands and all that kind of stuff. And then on those tables, we shall put the CRP scan and we'll put the... okay, the EMG is quite big. Okay, the EMG needs a special table, does it? Okay, fine. We'll move that over to there then. Put that there, and we'll get an equipment table. That would make sense. Equipment table, EMG. It can't go on there. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Does it go on a regular table? How about a square table? EMG? Where does the EMG go? Okay, I'm a bit confused as to where we're supposed to position an EMG. Where does it live? Okay, does it go on a desk? Do we need another desk? Does it go on the floor? Where does this live? It doesn't live on anything, it seems. We can afford it, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, it's $1,600, but we can afford it. I just don't know where it lives. Okay, right, no, it's fine. We don't need these then. I assume it goes on a desk. It doesn't go on an equipment table. It doesn't go on a table, like a regular table. So I assume it has to go on a desk. So maybe... hang on. Here we go. Can we put that just there? Pick up your... hang on, it's control, isn't it? To pick up the individual items. Hang on. Pick up that and rotate it round. Like... oh, hang on. Oh, the table's facing the wrong way. Like that. And then put the EMG on there. I'm very confused as to where the EMG is supposed to live. EMG won't be accessible here. where will it be accessible? A game. Help me, game. I don't understand what this is. You're baffling me with your science. It looks to me like a computer. It looks to me like a computery thing. But I'm not entirely sure. It looks like it clips onto the back of something. Okay, hang on. Can we pick that back up and put it there? Does the MG fit? There has to be oh, I see. Right, there has to be a space on the front side and this side here. Okay, so where those two blue arrows are pointing. Okay, right. There we go. We've put that in. And then we've got space for something else. What can we put down? Have we got anything exciting? Beakers or something? Can we put down something exciting on there? I'd like to put down something a little bit more elaborate if we could. Hang on. What have we got? Nothing in there is going to look good. Tasty sandwiches? No, we can't put those in. I'd love to put tasty sandwiches down. Can we see what they look like? Are they... Just a little tray of sandwiches as you go. No, we need something on here. We need something there. Something exciting. How about, given this office doesn't have a plant, which is a bit... So hang on, we need a bin. We need a bin. Always have a bin in the offices. We could put a little plant on that table. That might be quite nice. We could put a little cactus. We can have a little cactus on there. Oh, that's wonderful. I like that. Oh, we could have put disinfectant tools down as well. Hang on. Let's move that over. Let's put disinfectant tools... Oh, they can't go anywhere right now. Hang on then. Go back to here. Let's get... Oh, hang on. Are they disinfectant tools? I think I've already got them on the side. Then that's okay. Why is that saying it needs an EMG? It's already got one, has it not? I'm confused. It's saying it needs an EMG. There's already one attached to that table, game. Are you feeling okay? Oh, this is very confusing. Okay, right. Hang on. Come out of that. Go back in. Is that valid? It's got a blue... Oh, it needs a chair. It needs a chair. Of course it does. You need to sit at a chair, I imagine. Okay, right. So, is that now... No, that's not valid. That's not... I'm very baffled by the whole thing going... We'll put that chair over there for now. That's fine, because we do need a chair over there. We could have moved that stuff over, couldn't we, instead of selling it? Never mind. Okay, hang on a minute. We're going to get ourselves a thingamabob stainless steel cabinet. Pop that into there. And we're going to put some other nice things on it. I mean, yeah, files. Maybe some files, just to look sort of important. They don't fit on there. Disinfectant tools do fit on there. Hooray, we've put something in there. And we need posters. So this is orthopedics. So how about a poster about a skull? Because that would make sense. And a poster... Oh, there's an info poster. We'll pop that on the wall. And then a poster about accidents. That could be quite good. Don't have accidents. Okay, there we go. Let's see if that thing works. I don't quite know what the problem is with that thingamajig, whatever it is, the EMG. I'm a bit befuddled as to why it's not sort of valid or whatever. I don't quite know what's going on with that. So how about we get a doctor? Let's get a doctor in. There's missing equipment, it says. Missing equipment. Oh, no, hang on. We're in the wrong department bit. Hang on a minute. Go to there. Yeah, why is it missing equipment? Why? I don't understand what that's doing. I'm very confused with the orthopedic office. Okay, right, hang on. I'm going to go and jab buttons and just make this do a thing. It's something to do with the EMG thingamajig here. I mean, do they need a stool or something to sit on? I don't really know what the problem is. It's gone blue, implying there's something not right with it. But I mean, it's kind of, fitted okay. It's sitting on a table. It looks like it should do something. Or does that need to be... Is it because that thing's over the right hand? Hang on. What if we rotate that round? Just put it in the middle. Is that okay? No, it's still blue and it's still not quite valid. Do they need a stool? Yeah, okay. It's saying you need a stool. So if we put a stool down and then a stool there. Okay. Oh, I see. Right. I get it. Okay, so the doctor presumably sits here and the patient sits there with that weird thingamajig looking at them. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, we'll have that. I mean, it's not in an ideal position, is it? Hang on a minute. Can we, what's that? Can we switch the doors to transparent? There we go. I mean, yeah, it's not in an ideal place, is it? Could we move that over a little bit to the end of there? No, I think that might be about as good as it gets. If we swivel it around like that, we position that there and that there, that's okay. Do you know what that'll do? There's a little gap to walk through in the middle. So the doctor can walk around to go and see the patient over there. Yeah, that'll do. I think that's okay. We're finally sorted it out. I like the fact we have some stools. We've got an office chair over there and then just some lovely little stools to sit on. In fact, can we change the colour? Oh, no, actually that goes well with the department we've got. Goes well with the kind of the red we've got going on. Kind of the sort of orangey walls. Yeah, okay. Right, so now... Oh, hang on. What have I just clicked on? I've clicked on a button. Oh, hang on. Now exam table's not happy. What's wrong with the exam table? People can't get to the exam table. Oh, because that's blocked. So we cannot move that over then. Hang on, like that and like that. There we go. Right, yeah, so it is now flush to that thing. Okay. Right. It's all sorted, hopefully. I'm not going to touch anything else. We now need to hire a medical professional to do all the button jabbing. I mean, there is a clear front runner with this, I would say. We've got Kate Gonzalez, orthopedics, 91%, orthopedic surgery, 13%. Joseph Garcia, orthopedic, 15%. James Hill, 8%. Barbara Martinez, 67%. Barbara Martinez is considerably cheaper, I would say, than Kate Gonzalez. But, hang on, what are your things? You're clean feet. Okay, so you do not mess the floors up. And you're a hard worker. Oh, Kate Gonzalez, you sound very good. You sound wonderful. And no hidden perks. So we know all there is to know about you. Yeah, okay, I think we get you. Somebody in the comments did ask a very good question. I don't know the answer. Maybe somebody who's played this a lot more than me could actually help out. So, for example, Kate here is 72 years old. I mean, yeah, the time goes by quite slowly, but if we did somehow run the game on for, I don't know, 10 years, does Kate die? Like, does Kate die if we ran the game on long enough? Because she's 72 now. If we ran it forward, I don't know, another 30 years somehow, like, do they age? And do they retire? Do they give up or whatever? Do they go and retire and go to a beach in Barbados and drink pina coladas all day on the beach? I don't know. I don't know if they kind of just, that's it. We employ them and they're fixed in place forever. Or if they do kind of have, sort of retirement dates or whatever. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe somebody who's played it more than me might be able to help out. I think we go for Kate Gonzalez. I know she's expensive, but if we're going to get people in to work here, we might as well get good people in. So, Kate Gonzalez, in you come, but we all know what this means. So, Kate Gonzalez, you've joined us, but you're not going to be Kate Gonzalez for much longer, because we are going to change your name, which means we have to go over to the Wheel of Names. And the Wheel of Names has chosen Danny Powell. So there you go, Danny Powell, you are now joining our medical team, and I believe Danny Powell was a chicken in RimWorld, and I think she got killed. So hopefully that won't happen in this run. I mean, you might retire, as we've kind of just discussed. That's a bit different to being kind of killed and eaten or whatever happened to Danny Powell. So there we go. You can now join the team and you can be over here in the wonderful, wonderful Orthopedic Department. And I think that should be it. Oh, hang on. Why is the orthopedics waiting room not valid? Oh, hang on. Did we not zone it out? It looks zoned out. Oh, did I zone out a different... Oh, hang on a minute. I was zoned out. I bet that's a... Is that a waiting room? Hang on. Is that a waiting room for radiology? Yes, it is. Okay, do you know what? That's fine. We can work around that. It's okay, because what we'll do is we'll just go, boop, there we go. And Liver TY can now be contracted to certain patients. I think we will go and get them on board. And hospitalization at emergency is done. But let's get Liver TY on board, please. So there we go. So now, to actually unlock, what's that? So treat one patient per day at any specialized department. The reward for that is unlocking hospitalization. So all we need to do is treat one person over here, and then we get hospitalization unlocked. What, for everything? For all the departments? Good grief. And then, hang on, what do we do now? So if we enable hospitalization at emergency, we get an intensive care unit. Oh my goodness me, right, this is very exciting. However, what we need to do now is, I think we need to run time on, because we haven't really done any kind of time moving on at all. It's been sort of very static, hasn't it? So here we go. Let's get time moving on. So it's very early in the day. Let's get time moving on a little bit quicker. There is Pharmacy Mark 3 looking very good. In come all the people. Lots of people have pointed out that unfortunately the gift shop isn't going to do anything, because the gift shop is only for use by people visiting those who are on wards who've been hospitalised. So of course, if you've got somebody in hospital, you might nip into the gift shop and go and buy them a newspaper. I don't quite know what they're going to do with the balloons. I thought maybe if you're in hospital, you might not want a load of balloons floating around. That might be a little bit impractical, but there you go. You could buy them a t-shirt or whatever. Yeah, that's only going to work when we have people actually, sort of inpatients, if you like, staying overnight. But soon enough, we will have that sorted. So yeah, it might not be doing anything now. It is at least there in readiness, is our wonderful little gift shop. And hopefully at some point in the not too distant future, we can see lots of people buying lots of lovely goods from it. Okay, so the first patients are coming in. Hello, how are you? Right, so they're all booking in. One of them's going over here to, hang on, which one are you? Right, you're possible llama. Okay, so you're one of the very good doctors. Ah, yes, and over here we have Mikael Hollander, I've been told it's pronounced, by the person themselves, I think. So yeah, so it's more of a sort of a, like the of opinion, I think he said. So it's, yeah, Mikael Hollander for, I mean, that might still not be entirely correct, but there you go, that's what cool. So it's Mikael Hollander, and we've already completed that objective. We've treated one patient at a specialised department. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it happen. Oh, dear me. Sorry over there. Sorry, Dr. Powell. I didn't see it happen. That's a bit unfortunate. I wonder who it was. I don't even know who it was. Or was it over here? Maybe it was somebody over in radiology, because that's a specialised department. It doesn't have to be the new one we set up. Okay. Right, so let's run time on. Is it? Ah, yeah. There's people coming over here. Hello, you. Hang on, let's rotate round a second. So, hello. What's going on with you? Elizabeth Miller. You're being called. Come home for your dinner, Elizabeth Miller. You've been out playing for too long. You've got a nasal fracture. That sounds very horrible indeed. Okay, so simple fracture. Oh, hang on. What does it say? Of one or more nasal bones with some bleeding present. Oh, that sounds really not good at all. Okay, so she's now going over here to hop onto the thing, and yeah, Dr. Powell is going to go and have a little look. We might go and x-ray her head, possibly, but a physical examination is underway. So what can we do? What's closed reduction? What does that mean? Procedure consisting of gentle manoeuvres to help bones and joints get back to proper position. Oh, that just made my skin crawl. That actually made my skin just crawl. Imagine that. If you've got a broken nose and the doctor comes along and just gently shuffles the broken bones back into place. That is grim. Oh, hang on. That wall's not done. Hang on a minute. Slight bit of wall work to do. Hang on a second. Let's go and paint the walls the correct colour. Let's go and paint them the correct colour, please. There we go. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. That sounds very unpleasant, but there you go. I don't know. Has that happened to you? Is that what you're doing? You're still having a physical examination right now. Oh no, active treatment. Yeah, closed reduction. That's happened. Discomfort high. Yeah, I can imagine it is high. That's really awful. Oh, good grief. That's not good at all. Right, we're on about 40 grand, which is pretty good. Let's see how much money we make from you. So 450 money just from that one person. What was your wage? 569. So if we can get another person in over here, that could be quite good. Now, the only thing is you are going to go and fill your needs. You are quite some way away from all of the other things. So you're going to be away from your office for a while because you've got to walk all the way along there to the loo and even further around to the little kind of sort of rest area for the staff. So I wonder, I mean, we could, as part of this over here, we'd have to have a slightly wonkaloids bit over here somewhere, but in the middle over here, which would be ideal if we could fit it in the middle, we could have a cafeteria type thing. If we go and look over there, as part of the administrative department, we can have a cafeteria. And we can have a service office and a study room and everything else as well. But is it worth putting one of those in the middle? Do we need one now? Or do we put another little break room down here somewhere for the people over here to use? Because, yeah, that is a little trek for them to make, isn't it? And, of course, if we have a great big busy hospitalisation department down here as well with beds and wards and things for the orthopedics, then, yeah, that's a long way for them to go to have a sit down. Maybe we should put one in over here at some point. Okay, but for now, it's looking good. It's looking okay. That worked. The complicated machine worked eventually once we got it in. Yeah, okay. Things are looking very good indeed. So what have we got to do? Treat 30 patients per day. We could potentially get to that now because we're getting 35 in through the door. Enable hospitalisation at emergency and treat 5 patients per day at any specialised department. What do we get if we do that? We get 50 grand. Wow. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, well, we've done one. We've done one, I believe, down there. So that's one. But do the x-rays count? Maybe the x-rays count. I do not know. Does the pharmacy count? Because that's is that treating a person? It's a specialised department, and they're coming here and getting a service. I don't know if it's necessarily treatment as such. Okay, how much are we going to get from you? Hello, I'd like some meds, please. And you're going to go over there. You're going to get stuff out of a drawer. Of course, it's the furthest one away, because it would be. Speed time on a bit. Come back. $105. Good grief, what did you have? What did you have to buy? Oh, many things. Antibiotics, antipyretics. What's that? Lowering temperature. Analgesics, cough suppressants. That was a lot of money. That was a lot of money we just made. That was very good indeed. We're on 42,158 monies. We're actually making some decent cash. We're definitely paying off the wages. Oh, there's a bit of blood. There's a bit of blood over there. Where's our cleaners? They haven't all gone home, have they? Where's the clean? Oh, no, there's the clean. There is, remind me of your name, Royal Ladybug, of course it is. There's a little bit over here that you need to deal with. Now, I think it might well have been Dave. It might well have been Dave from the wee hours. Dr. Dave came along and informed me that he thought that the cleaners will clean their own area first. So in terms of the cleaner there, they'll clean this area first with emergency, and then they'll nip round and clean anything else. So hopefully, when they've cleaned over here and got rid of all the grot, they will then deal with the blood over there, and there's a bit of blood over there as well. It's all a bit grim around here. There's blood. There's blood. We need to clean that up. It looks very unsightly as people walk past it. So if we could just watch the cleaner, just to make sure they actually do go and sort that out. So they're currently doing a good job around here, because there's many people around now. So it's getting a little bit grubby around this place. Looks like they're being kept very busy, in fact. Kept very honest cleaning the waiting area. Have a little bit of food, that's absolutely fine. It's sort of lunchtime, so that's okay. I've completely lost where you've gone. You're still cleaning the waiting area. Okay, maybe... hang on a second. No clear diagnosis. Okay, it's this again. Yeah, we need to get a different thing down in the other department, don't we? In the medical labs. Possibly we should do that today. I think if you've got nail discoloration and crumbly nail, I'm going to diagnose you with nail fungus. I think possibly they should be able to work that out on their own, but there we go. Yeah, okay, that's wonderful. We still have big patches of blood lying around. If we could deal with that, that'd be wonderful. However, people are coming over here, look. Hopefully, Dr. Powell can do some good work and treat at least 5 people to give us a 50 grand payout. That'd be wonderful. Come on, Dr. Powell. Not that the entire future of the hospital is resting on you, but 50 grand is going to certainly help out a great deal. Another 450 monies, in comes another person. What have you got? What's wrong with you? A simple fracture of the ulna. I don't know what the ulna is. Fracture in the ulna, one of the 2 bones in the forearm, without damage to the surrounding tissues or breaking of the skin. Okay, so you've broken your forearm. Okay, that sounds thoroughly unpleasant. And down here, we've got busy. An ACL injury. That's what footballers get. Footballers get that. They're out for ages with that. Okay, yeah, so your anterior cruciate ligament. Okay, that sounds thoroughly painful. Elbow bursitis. And you've got tennis elbow or cubital tunnel syndrome. I've never heard of that. But we've just done that. We've treated 5 people at a specialised department. We've been given 50 grand. Oh my goodness me. We're up to almost 100 grand. Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Maybe now we could put some decorative items around the place. I mean, the reception looks a bit empty. Waiting area over there does need a little bit of TLC as well, because it's a bit weird in that direction. However, I think to avoid that thing appearing saying, oh, we don't know whether it's like, you know, your nail, whatever it is, athlete's foot or nail fungus. There are a couple of rooms down here, aren't there, in the medical lab, so we haven't got in. We haven't put these in yet, so hang on a second. What were they? So we've got, whatever that is, microbiology and histology. Okay, so I think if we get both of those set up, that should help out with those kind of fungal diagnosis thingamajigs. Also a cleaning cupboard. We could get that sorted as well. We could hire another janitor. That would be no bad thing at all. Joe, well, let's do that, shall we? Let's get a janitor in first. So hang on, click that. Can we get a cleaning cupboard in, please? So shelves, bins, hampers, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, let's chuck all these in and just set up a very basic kind of cleaning cupboard. It's very long, this cleaning cupboard, but that's okay. So how about we just put some shelves down that end like that. We'll have a couple of carts, so maybe one there, one backing onto that one. And then we'll have, just to make it look kind of complete, just a few cabinet type things going along there. We'll put a bin just there. We'll have a hamper, plastic hamper thing. And then over here, no, not a lab sink. Let's just have a regular sink where they can wash their hands. Like that. Just put regular sink in. Okay, and then I believe if we go to here, that is how we hire a cleaner. Okay, so let us go forth and hire a new janitor. Okay, this is very good. So they're all 2-star janitors. They're all senior janitors. So who do we want? Who's the best one? It looks like John Harris might be the best one right now. Efficiency 49, dexterity 40. So efficiency 28, efficiency 30, efficiency 49, dexterity 38. But you're a bit more expensive as well. Hang on, what's your skill there? You work better during the night. Okay, maybe. We don't really have a night shift, do we? But it would be quite handy if he did go around and clean the hospital at night. That might be quite useful. But then we kind of want somebody here in the day as well. What's that one there? So it works much more efficiently during the day. And you have, your rest levels decrease low. Let's get you. Let's get Frank Anderson in. You're very efficient. You're very dexterous. Here we go. Let's get you in. You've got some good kind of skills going on. So yes, we shall employ you. But again, however, we need to take another trip to the Wheel of Names because Frank Anderson is soon to be no more, to be replaced by somebody else. And the Wheel of Names has selected Danny Yuri to come and work for us. So there you go, Danny Yuri. Welcome to the cleaning crew. Very important part of the hospital are the cleaning people. So here we go. You go and do some janitoring. You're actually going to go and do some work. You're not just going to go home immediately, which is handy. How is the blood situation? Do we still have blood? Yes, there is a little bit of blood going on down there. That's not ideal. Not great. Is it still in the kind of main walkway as well? Hang on a second. Yeah, a little bit there as well. Okay, maybe we do need to get some more cleaners on board. Hang on, where's our newest cleaner? They're going in here and just mopping up in here because I imagine that place hasn't been cleaned in a long time. Okay, so this is fine. They're giving it a good scrub. Giving it a very good scrub. How dirty can that place be? We've treated 30 patients in one day. So now hang on. Yeah, so go back to normal time for a second. So an insured is now sending us extra people per day. It's 15 per day was that. The current objective, treat 35 patients per day. But prestige bonus, 20% for one day. What? I don't know what that means. Not entirely sure what that means. Also, are they sending us more people? I thought their previous objective was to send us more people, but it doesn't seem they are, because we've still got 35 people coming through the doors. Maybe I misunderstood what that was giving us. Okay, well, they've given us something, so that's a thing, I suppose. Yay, for whatever it was that we got from them. Okay, right, that's good, and you're doing some more cleaning. Could we go and deal with the blood? How grubby is this place? Maybe we need to get a couple more cleaners in. Maybe we need some more just to kind of cover everything off. I think that might be a good idea. I mean, we'll have another cleaner over here because this place is quite big. And Royal Ladybug does seem to be spending quite a lot of time cleaning our kind of waiting area reception bit. So maybe we enlist some help. Here we go. Let's get some more cleaners in. That's the medical labs. Hang on a minute. There we go. Right. Let's get another person in. So we've got some good choices again. 48% efficiency, but only 27% dexterity. Whereas you've got 43% efficiency and 44% dexterity. So you're going to move around a bit quicker. However, you do have 2 hidden perks that we can't see. You might be late because you live far away, but you move around very quickly. Okay, somebody did say we can spend some money. Reveal hidden perks for 1,000 monies. Good grief. Okay, maybe not that much. I'm not so bothered. That's a lot of money to spend on figuring out some perks. Crikeys. Okay, no, we'll get Jane Robinson in. Jane Robinson can come in. So there you go, Jane. But again, it's not going to be Jane Robinson. Crikey, the Wheel of Names is busy today. Okay, so the Wheel of Names has landed on Jam. Somebody who wanted to be called Jam. And who are we to argue? So there you go, Jam. You are in the game as one of our wonderful cleaning squad. That's very good. Now, I imagine they're going to appear immediately and also go and do some cleaning, hopefully. You're not going straight home, are you? Hang on, we're watching where you're going. Yeah, did you wash your hands? Oh no, you're straight on in here. You're doing some cleaning over here. This is really good, because I like the fact the hospital is nice and clean. But yeah, we do need to get people over here, because there is blood, which is a little bit of a problem. Okay, right, maybe they'll get to it eventually. If they clean this area up, then maybe they'll go over there. Or do we need now dedicated cleaners for all the different areas? Is that what we need now? Have we come to that point where we have to get that sorted? I know. You've just cleaned that up. Oh, well done. Well done, you. That's very impressive. So yeah, Danny, Danny, you're doing some cleaning over there. That's wonderful. How come you've got different colours on to the cleaners over here? Why are you wearing different clothing? Hang on, I thought we'd set the clothing. Where is that? There's a thing to press where you can look at the clothing. Where is it? Just there. Yeah, janitors. Janitors should be in kind of green. So why is that person over there wearing orange and doing cleaning when you're cleaning? I don't fully understand why you're in orange. You seem to be in different sort of gear. But okay, right, we've treated 35 patients in one day, which is the most we can do. Prestige bonus 20% for one day. Okay, do we have prestige? Is there a prestige value? Is that our prestige? That's hired employees. Oh, that's our prestige. Oh, it's very good. Our prestige is very, very high indeed. Okay, that's wonderful. That is very good. Right, so it's the end of the day now. So we've completed day 4, which is very wonderful. Yeah, look at that. Lots of cleaning going on now. This is splendid. And the blood is gone. Somebody got round to cleaning the blood, which is wonderful. I think it was Chappie from over here, wasn't it? It was, the cleaner from over there. Okay, right. This is really good. Everyone's going to head home in a second. And then we'll just, spin it through to the next day. We're not going to complete that goal quite yet. We can't get 40 patients per day just yet because, we need, look at that. We haven't got 40 people coming in, but if we did that, we'd get another 50 grand, which would be wonderful. However, I think what we'll do is we'll finish up. Yeah, okay, that's nice. We'll finish up for now. Well, when we get to the next day, we'll sort of wrap things up. But I think when we come back next time, I think we will enable hospitalisation at emergency because that's quite exciting. That makes it a proper hospital. At the minute, it's still a bit sort of clinicky. People come in and then they go home at the end of the day. It all kind of shuts down at night time. If we have hospitalisation at emergency, that's it. The whole thing has to remain open 24/7 because you don't know when people are going to need to be hospitalised. And so if we do that, we unlock intensive care unit, but also enabling hospitalisation then completes this objective here, which means Liver TY will send us 15 people rather than 10, which is very good. Okay, this is wonderful. This is wonderful stuff. Now, hang on. Did we just pay some wages? Because our money's come down a bit, but I think that's okay. So let's have a look. So, what did we get from that? So the main emergency thing made 7,000 monies. The fracture place, the orthopedics place we just put in, made 3,661 monies. Oh my word. That's very good. That's wonderful. Wow, that's splendid. And also, go and look. Now look, we've got the hospitalisation set up now for orthopedic treatment. So we've got a diagnostic unit, a regular ward, high dependence unit, on-call room, nurses station. They're all required. Sonography unit is not required, and a lounge is for visitors. I think sonography unit is part of radiology, I think, and then an operating room is a shared room. Okay, we might need to start thinking about operating rooms or that kind of stuff. And over here, hospitalisation for just the regular kind of emergency thing is an on-call room, nurses station, observation room, and a trauma centre. Ooh. Okay, this all sounds very dramatic. Trauma Centre serves as the main entry point for critical patients delivered by ambulances and also accepts collapsed patients. Okay. The main entry point for critical patients delivered by ambulances. Don't the ambulances come in down here? Have I made a terrible mistake in the layout of our hospital? Because I kind of thought, the ambulance, there's no ambulances now. They're going to pull in here and go, quick, running through the doors, and it's going to be this lovely serene reception with people waiting because, they've got slightly dodgy toenails or they've bumped their elbow or something. And then people are going to be running in through these doors with, really not pleasantly, unpleasant injuries going on, really nasty things. Got to run through here and maybe go over there. Okay, that's not great. We'll see what that kind of does next time. We'll see how this kind of operates, but I'm not entirely sure how that does stuff. But we've got plenty to do next time. Loads of stuff. I mean, maybe rather than working on hospitalisation for this bit here, we could do hospitalisation for orthopedics, because that did make a huge pile of money with one doctor. So if we could offer hospitalization services as well, that would be very good. So maybe we'll look at that next time. Maybe we'll put some more radiology stuff in. Now I've got a huge pile of money. We'll definitely go and get those 2 rooms sorted, because they're now kind of outstanding. So they're a little bit it's a little bit silly why we haven't got those in. So we'll get those 2 in as well. So plenty to do next time. Absolutely loads to be getting on with. But yeah, we'll finish up for now. We're just going to move time on to the end of the day. Wild celebrations of a national holiday cause more injured patients to come. Okay. We get 25% more injured patients arriving each day because there's a great big national holiday and everyone is partying too hard. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's skip it to the morning. Look, come on, get to the start of the day. So about 7 o'clock-ish, and there we go. Right, nothing on the night shift. That's absolutely fine. So yeah, I think now we'll finish up, come back next time, and just do some kind of hospitalization stuff of one form or another. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Project Hospital. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. These people are eating the tables. They're just devouring the tables. They're so hungry. There's no atmosphere at all. Were you sat in the car park? Are you sure you came to the right place? Mein Knien staan in brand. If you want to order meatballs made of snails, you need to be really certain about this.